Finally, we've made it to high ground. Now, let's find this trail to the sanctuary. It can't be far from here. Bloodied feathers.
I've seen some big birds in my days at sea, but none had feathers this size.
Looks like Vinbar must have begun his transformation. He will soon become a guardian of the mountains. If we want to have any chance of saving Constantine, we must hurry. More of these giant feathers. We're on the right trail.
You should not have come all this way, Renaigse. I will not let you near Vimbar.
Sarah, we must see him. We don't have a choice. We saved you. Why have you locked us in the cavern? And why do you now stop us from passing?
In spite of your friendship with these monsters, you helped me. I thought that I had to help you in return. But I learned looking at the paintings that this was madness. Vinbar has heard the calling and answered. Even if it breaks my heart, he has done what is right. He maintains the balance. No one must stop him. I am his Menundanem. It is now my duty to defend the path he treads.
His path led him to kill Katasach, and now he holds my cousin captive. I'm sorry, Sarah, but no one will keep us from passing.
Aitmo!
May the enlightened protect me in this
Over there, more feathers. More of these giant feathers. We're on the right trail. We found the entrance to the sanctuary. Vinbar must be here, with Constantine. If he's still alive. We need to find a way to get inside quickly. This must be the entrance to Vinbar's sanctuary. But it's obstructed. He knows how to protect his home. A stone altar. It resembles the one that protects the passage to Mev's sanctuary. This must be where I need to place the seed. And here is another altar. Are 2 seeds necessary to open the passage? The seed that Sarah was carrying should work.
Seeing as how the woman died to protect this passage, I would bet on it.
Now that we have both seeds, the ritual should work.
King Vinbar. Why? Constantine didn't do anything. He has never sought to wrong your people in any way.
Like a worm he burrows. You are so naive. You cannot see with my eyes. Enol Milfrichtimin saw the wound. From atop the volcano, he warned me of the danger. Fed by bitterness, driven by desire, taking without giving, he will be the end of us all.
You have gone completely mad.
Take it! You are too blind, too renaixe to understand.
Leave him!
Protect me in this battle!
Bit of poison on my blade, and let's go! Let's see if you can walk.
That's enough! Free him!
I cannot. O source of life!
Free him! Damn it! Constantine! Wake up, please! I beg you! Hang on. We're bringing you home to get you healed.
"3 days have passed since we returned. I need to go to the palace to see if Constantine has finally awoken.
Desarde, I've always hoped to one day find out my biological family name. But I cannot go to the Harbor Office in person to see my file. Could you go there and bring the file to me?
Of course, but you will have to come with me to the port and tell me a little more.
Right. Also, I don't want any Naughts to be hurt in the process. Despite my desire to know my origins, the Naughts are still my family.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
Come closer, good people. You'll find all. Welcome. It's such a. Have you seen anything? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Here we are. We have a good view from here. The Harbor Office is well guarded, both outside and inside. Getting through the main entrance is impossible.
There must be a blind spot. There's always one.
You could dress as a Naut and go through the back door, but someone may recognize you inside.
I'll need to be much more discreet. A potion could help me.
That is an option, yes, but since I'd rather avoid hurting any Nauts, I made some inquiries. The Harbor Office has an arrangement with Dieter from the brothel. Girls come every night with wine.
I see. You want us to spike the wine so that they sleep during our search.
It's a proven technique, and I can assure you they do not sniff the wine before drinking it.
I already have a sleeping potion on me. Right, let's go see this Dieter at the brothel.
Are your boots?
Yes, why? You looking to have a good time?
It seems like you're sending girls and wine to the Harbor Office every night.
So, there's no law against that, is there?
No, and I'm not here to stop you.
Listen, Dieter, we just wanted to add a secret ingredient to your wine tonight.
What? Are you joking? Are you trying to slip a laxative in it?
We were thinking more of sleeping pills. Nothing bad, you see.
Listen, I have nothing against a little prank, but I can't risk losing my best customers.
Captain Vasco is very influential among the Nords. Maybe he could help expand your excellent clientele even further.
If you accept, I could arrange for your agreement to come to fruition. In San Mateus, for example.
San Mateus? I would have to recruit. But yeah, that would be interesting.
So then, we agree?
Yes, that's fine. Tonight your friends will receive their delivery. Seasoned. Now, give me the sleeping potion.
Thanks to Dieter, you should be able to slip into the Harbor Master's office after. But you should still dress as one of us, just to make sure you avoid confrontation.
Good idea. I'll see to it.
One arm of the thing. Oh, cigarette. The best form. Oh. The best forge in Tier 3D! Black meats, armor, locks, custom pieces made to order! Oh, it's a great... Want armor that fits you like a glove? We'll make it for you.
Atoy! Can you help me?
Come closer, good people. You'll find all you need. Welcome. Have you seen it? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Dieter's girls will arrive later tonight. In your usual clothes, you'll not go unnoticed at the port. But it's up to you.
We will wait for Dieter's girls to do their work as planned. Then we'll enter.
Very well. It's definitely the safer option.
Dieter's daughter is gone. Your guards should get a good night's sleep now.
You should go. I'll wait here as planned. I can't risk getting caught there.
Don't worry. I'll make sure not to hurt anyone.
Good luck, Disarde.
I was able to recover your file, Vasco. And nobody saw me.
Wonderful. You did everything perfectly. So, let's see what this file can tell us. So I was right. My real name is Leandra, son of the Darcy family from Serene. Nobles, I suppose.
Yes. I must admit, I had no idea they'd given a son to the Nords.
To think that I spent my childhood polishing ship bridges, when I could have been wearing silk.
I'm sorry for you, Vasco, but growing up in nobility is not as simple as it sounds.
Really? Well, whatever. I've learnt my real name, thanks to you, and that's what I wanted.
Leandra Darcy. I remember coming across a Darcy at my uncle's court. Your brother, no doubt.
My brother? What was he like?
It was a long time ago. We were children. I couldn't tell you what he looks like today.
A brother? I wonder if we are alike despite our completely different lives. Thank you for sharing this and for telling me about him. You gave me back my identity. This is more important than the Nords care to admit.
sir, good people.
You should get some rest. You're not being reasonable.
To hell with reason. I've rested long, and I'm well enough.
You've just barely woken from a stupor that had you on death's doorstep. The affairs of state can certainly wait another day. Let me...
Thank you, my lady, but I am amazingly well. You can take leave of me with no fear, I assure you.
He just escaped a deathly sleep, and here he is, ready to conquer the world. Your cousin is exasperating.
What now? Are you going to scold me as well?
No. I'm just relieved to see you're still alive.
I'm quite relieved myself, actually. Thank you, cousin. Without you, I would be dead thrice, wouldn't I? Or is it the fourth time? If we start counting the time you stopped me from climbing the ramparts of Serene, we'd be up to 5 times now.
It's unbelievable. You feel no pain whatsoever. And your complexion.
I haven't even taken a look at myself. Is the improvement visible?
I wouldn't go that far. How is it that... What happened?
Don't make that face. It's merely a major miracle. Come on now. I'm gonna tell you everything. We have been waiting for your return. I knew you would do everything in your power. I have always trusted you. But Katasak feared that I would not hold on long enough. He spoke to me about a ritual that would help me. I was excited about it, and in spite of all that has happened, I don't regret following him. We went to the ancient site, a place full of magic. I followed his instructions, and all of a sudden, what an incredible sensation. I felt better than I have ever felt, cousin. Alas, we had very little time to celebrate. Cries came to our ears, and beasts jumped all over us. We fled for a while, as other soldiers fought through, creating a path to join us. But I can see from your face that you know this already.
Indeed. Once on the ritual site, I followed your tracks and deduced what had happened. It seems that Vinbar was targeting you specifically. Did he say anything to you?
I was still very weak, and most of the time he whispered in his own language. It seemed that he was speaking to someone and following his orders. But there was no one other than us, cousin. The crazy madman must have been hearing voices.
Do you have any idea why he didn't kill you like the others?
No, not really. It seemed like he was trying to tell me something, though. He spoke about isolating me from the world. But aren't you happy that he let me live?
Don't speak foolishly, of course. I just want to understand. Tell me more about this ritual. What did it consist of?
It is, I think, a ritual that the Donegada practice to bind themselves to the island.
Donegada? Katasak taught you their language?
Just a few words. He wanted me to learn, to understand, but we had so little time. So we visited this infamous site, where he prepared for me a sort of potion. What ceremony! I had to cut my hand in front of an enormous stone, and there, a gigantic beast came, and started circling around me. Like a wave came through me, as if the power of the island was running through my veins. And now I am Onol Manawi, like you! Even if the Malachor left me a few of its marks. But you had to encounter the god of the island, didn't you? How was?
Yes, I passed a trial for that. But the only one who could guide me to the sanctuary is dead.
Oh no.
And yes, only the High King can open the sanctuary according to Glendan. I have no choice but to return to see him. I'm certain they are going to name a successor. Good day, Glendan.
Beort Tirtomat, Karans of Katasach. We learned of his death. Andevosht Tire.
Your High King, Vinbar, is also dead. He was taken by folly. He went away into his mountains after killing Katasach and capturing my cousin. Nothing I could say would allow him to see reason.
Are you telling me that you were the one who killed him? And you dare come here with his blood on your hands? I cannot understand how Katasach trusted you. He was one of the only ones amongst us to give you his friendship. And now he is dead.
I'm sorry, but your High King did not leave me any choice. He was becoming a guardian, a Nardaig. Perhaps it was for that reason that he lost possession of his wits.
That you killed him, there is no doubt. But I do doubt he became the Muttman you describe.
You know that I wish to see Enon Mil Frictaman, and he was the only one with the power to allow me to do so. I would not have caused his death voluntarily. Believe me, I'm just as sorry as you.
Andevosht Tire. We will celebrate his memory as well as those of all the members of our council that have fallen. Bladnit, Katasach, and now our High King. These are dark times, but in spite of our mourning, we must elect a new High King. The children of Tiefradi cannot remain without a guide. All the more so in these troubled times. I will notify the Mal of all the clans, so that they may know to travel here. Deirdre is powerful, and many clans would follow her. And there is also Ulan.
Deirdre, Dunkas, and Ulan.
I suppose. I must begin the...
What can you tell me about your god?
That the word go, he is you.
What can you tell me about the sanctuary? Am I taking this?
No.
Can you tell me anything?
We do those and so.
Who will win the vote in your opinion?
I don't know. If
Is there...
do not, but you can.
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelem seg.
To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I regret to inform you that your High King, Vinbar, is dead.
And divorced Tire. He was a great man, but why have you come to notify me of such sorrowful news?
Glendan has informed me that you are most likely among those who will want to take his place.
It is true. and I will perhaps be able to obtain it. I understand that I seek only to bring peace to our land by creating an alliance with the people of the continent.
There is something I would like to ask of you. If you were to be named High King, I would be thankful if you could allow me to meet Henon Miel Frichtemann.
Of course. If I become High King, if you really want to make sure that I win,
What is that?
it may only be a legend. The first Guardian would have taken it to the grave.
And where is the first Guardian's tomb located?
Somewhere not far from here. The entrance to his burial mound. The path that leads to it. Marked by his spears. But beware. The Nardaig will not let you enter without a fight. Anything else?
Nothing. I must go. Now we have earned the trust of one of the pretenders. We just need to find that crown.
It would be wise to make sure your pretender's intentions are compatible with yours. And if it's not the case, to find another. We wouldn't want to be the architects of a future we don't like, would we?
You're right. It's a decision that's more important than our quest for an antidote. I must dwell on it.
What do you seek?
I am the bearer of bad news. Your High King Vinbar is dead.
Dead. But he was plunged into doubt by your arrival.
Glendan told me that you would be one of those keen to replace him.
That's true. But since she's no longer with us, drive away the Renaigse.
Will you drive us away too?
We will drive away the Renaigse. You are Onol Menawi. You will have to pick a side.
I see. If you were to be elected, I would need your help. To allow me to meet Enon Miel Frichtemann. Only he can help us cure the Malachor.
Why should you be preoccupied with a disease striking those we want to drive away?
I have my own reasons. But you should know this is the best way for the Renaigse to leave the island of their own accord.
No. Didn't I give you a mission? Do this favor for me and we will speak again. What do you seek? You must go talk to Iseld and convince her to fight alongside us. Because without her men, the battle will be tough. Anything more?
I need to be going.
Gwawalem seg.
Hello, Isolde. Siora, I'm happy to see you again.
Bortir to mad, Sade. What do you...
Deirdre requested that I ask for your clan's help. She intends to attack a camp of the Ordo Luminous to set free their prisoners.
The Ordo Luminous? It's how the Solasser called them.
They're still trying to convert your people by force. Those who do not accept the Enlightened are taken to this camp where they are tortured and killed if they keep resisting. Deirdre needs more warriors for this attack.
We have already lost many men fighting our own...
Deirdre told me that you were in her debt.
I am, but she's asking a lot more than what we owe. Our clan might not survive this...
By fighting alongside Deirdre, you will strengthen your alliance with her. And if some others...
You are not wrong. If there's a risk, I will gather my warriors and... Did you want anything else?
Thanks. Goodbye, Isolde.
Gaius Rad, Deirdre and her Sengedin Anadas will fight. She's asking us to... Shall we rise to her call?
Our spears will rise in defense of our people!
Then it is done. You can leave with a peaceful mind. My warriors will fight alongside yours and Deirdre's. We will meet near the camp of the Solasser.
We're almost at the fort. Should we wait here until nightfall?
Yes, let's.
There you are. And I see that you have brought the guy's rad with...
We could not let this thing get in Anadas.
I wouldn't expect anything less of you.
Our objective is located beyond this cliff. We have the element of surprise.
We will be as discreet as a group.
Let's find a vantage point to get a better...
So...
Most of their troops seem to be outside. The prisoners are most likely inside. In some basement, perhaps.
In that case, the toughest fights will take place outside.
We must strike quickly if we want to make good use of the element of...
Have you thought about how you'd want us to conduct this assault?
We are behind the camp where there are fewer guards. Getting inside will prove less troublesome from the... We will conduct two near simultaneous... The first larger group will attack from the front. As for me, my companions and I will get inside the building from the back and sneak into the basement. We will set as many prisoners free as we can. Once you have eliminated the troops in front of the building...
Good. This way we'll attack them from two sides.
We will conduct the first assault.
Excellent idea. Are you ready?
When it comes...
In that case, conduct the assault.
Protect me in this battle! Let's see if you can
Quick! Let's hurry and reach the prisoners before the Inquisitors kill them all.
May the Enlightened protect me in this battle! You can ward off this fate!
We intervened quickly, thankfully. Let's find the keys to these cells. Wait here for now. We're still fighting outside.
Protect me in this battle! There's poison on my blade!
I think that was the last of the Inquisitors. The fort is safe now. We're done here. Let's lend a hand to our allies outside, as there are still some prisoners there.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Fight, for Knight's sake, go on!
Morrison, or I will make you regret you have come
Will you be brave
These
enough to
prisoners have
fight?
been dead for days. There's no one left to set free. Let's get out of here. How did the battle go for you?
We prevail.
And
You have shown bravery.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet.
I have come to inform you of the crimes committed by the Inquisition on these lands. The Ordo Luminous captured and tortured many islanders in a secret camp in order to convert them. Of course, I put an end...
I cannot believe it. I cannot believe the Inquisition would continue their exact... But Your Excellency, it seems to me as if you have overstepped the boundaries. You could have informed me of the situation, but you chose to fight priests of Thélème instead. Are you trying to break the alliance between your nation and ours?
Your Eminence, I intervened at the demand of the natives, who are our allies as well, and would have come to inform you of the situation if I hadn't thought you might give more credit to the Inquisition than to these poor people.
What do you seek?
Will you drive us away too?
We will drive away the Renaigse. You are Onol Minawi. You will have to pick a side.
I see. If you to allow me to meet, only he can help.
Why should you be preoccupied with a disease striking those we want?
I have my own reasons, but you should know this is the best way for the
You have helped my people. You are a Carants. Once I am the High Queen, I will lead you to the sanctuary.
You seem certain.
Those who come, the old, whoever were.
And you know where it...
I believe. I do not know. And that the entrance is... Do not worry.
If I want to be certain of the outcome of this vote, I'd better go and get this crown myself.
Anything more?
I need to be going.
Wawalem seg.
What brings you here, Onol Manawi?
I'm the bearer of bad news.
Ande Vostire. We haven't seen...
Glendan told me...
I am not... And I fear the Renai... We cannot change the path. The wound is there. So if you're worried about my intentions if I were to become High King, we must find balance with those from the remote oil. But for this, we must teach the Renaigse humility and to respect the earth.
If you were elected, would you help me in this endeavor?
Remember what I asked of you? And then it will be my turn to help you. Is there anything else?
I must leave. Goodbye, Dunkus.
Qua awalum seg.
You're dear to man.
Sorry, this is private property.
Actually, no.
Listen, you should go.
I definitely will.
This mine is as dangerous as Duncan said it was. Those who are exploiting it are reckless. Do these people not have any regard for the lives of their miners?
They must have thought that shoring up would be enough. We should get a closer look.
We should take the path that overlooks the outer wall. We should be able to see inside from there.
Look, they freed access to the mine.
It's revolting. They chain these poor natives up and have them take all the risks in the mine.
They've made them into slaves. We must talk to Sieur de Courcillon. I hope that our nation is not involved in this business. Now we just have to go see the Pretenders, and hope that they will accept us.
Don't expect them to yield easily. After all, they're protecting their most sacred place. You will have to prove that you are worthy of their trust.
If only there was a way to be certain of the results of this vote. We would only need to convince one.
My dearest cousin, you let the cousin.
They can only...
Really?
The mother...
We were home. How, my dear... How regarding... Without even...
Constant, I'm sure I can...
Very
don't...
well. I hope that's...
Sieur de Courcillon.
Decidez, my young student. What
I've come to ask you about a mine near Vigigador. It was closed for a long time for security reasons, but someone has started exploiting it again.
However, I do not recall the details of the contract. He is a rich merchant from Serene.
Unscrupulous. That's an understatement. This man had some natives captured and he's using them as slaves to work in this mine.
What? Does this old brigand really think that he is above the law? We cannot tolerate such methods. You should start by finding the deed to his property and... Don't worry. We'll not let this man's behavior go unpunished. Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
Looking forward to seeing you again, Sieur de Courcillon.
What do these documents say?
I get lost in all the legal jargon. But they have Lady Mirange's seal on them. We should find her, to understand exactly what they say.
Day, dear sir. Happy to see...
I need your advice once more. This time, here are the deeds. I must...
Do not worry. This type of document is always difficult to decipher for the uninitiated. However, they are very clear. He can exploit the forest and plant... It's even repeated in this other paragraph.
And yet the mine which was located on this plot of land has been reopened.
According to these documents, this man's behavior is reckless. He usually spends time at the port when he comes. He has...
Come closer, good people. The cure ain't one.
Master Maillard.
Who's
the Sade.
Well, I'm flattered.
I'm here to talk to you about the mine you have. Are you aware that you have no right to operate it?
But what are you talking about? I'm an honest merchant. Please tell your cousin that I would be happy to send him... Now, Your Excellency, if you will allow me...
I'm afraid you don't understand, Master, and you endanger the congregation on this island by...
Come on, don't be so serious. Goodbye, sir. Best wishes to your cousin. Come closer, good people. The cure ain't one.
Sir de Corsilion.
The Sade.
I verified the contract with Lady Mirange, without even taking into account what he's doing to the natives.
So?
He turned a deaf ear and tried to bribe me.
Oh, some of these merchants are so rich that they forget basic decency. But it's high time we reminded him of who is in charge of the... Here, this is an eviction notice, which for his crimes against the natives, I will make him aware of this decision. The prisoners must be freed as soon as...
I'll take care of it.
Can your old professor still prove...
Looking forward to seeing you again, Sir de Corsilion.
sorry.
Are you looking for trouble?
Master Maillard, here is a document from Sir. Considering the fact that you have not respected the methods you used against the islanders.
Impossible. By what?
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this.
May the enlightened forgive these brutes. I wouldn't be able to. We should free these poor people and go find Junkers.
Go without fear. You are free. And know that we are sorry for what happened to you.
We must believe that not all of the blow or alloy.
He is an Al-Manawi. That's why he understands us. Thank you. We will not forget you.
What brings you here?
I would like to meet Enon. If you...
Is there?
I was able to close the mine.
Yes, you knew how...
Thank you, Dunkers. I'm on.
If you allow it, since he loved the... Every day he will... Does this punishment seem acceptable to you?
If I explained to Sir de Corsillon that the man was sentenced to forced labor... Thank you, Dunkers.
Is there anything else?
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awalums.
The enlightened protect me in this battle. Then let's go! Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! protect me in this battle. Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! May the shadow engulf our enemies. Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Let's see if you can ward off this fate! May the shadow engulf our enemies! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Armor will no longer protect you! May the shadow engulf our enemies! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! May the shadow engulf our enemies! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Yes, but I am not a Renaigse. I wish to lead my people to victory, and I have come here seeking something that will make it a certainty. And so, do you plan on keeping it for one of those who is too wise or cowardly to come and get it themselves? Or will you give me the crown?
That queen will bring terror to the colonists. It is the future of the island you have in your hands. Think long and hard before deciding.
If I give you the crown, you shall be named High Queen. What will you do with this power?
You have already shown to all that you are not like the other Renaigse. I will not hide from you the truth. Kefradi does not want to welcome your people. They toy with us, take without returning, kill and pillage. I will unite my people and cast all of the Monesenaig into their ocean wagons. They will go and pillage elsewhere.
You want the crown so you can more easily rid yourself of my presence afterward?
If you give it to me, you will become our Karants. And we do not chase away our Karanten. And also, you are on Manawi. You are bonded to this land, not to theirs, no?
I have come here looking for this crown, because I need the help of the next High King. I must meet Enon Mil Frichteman to ask him to heal my people.
Are you sure that they are your people? Very well. It is a very great honor you ask of me. But you took great risks in order to obtain it. If you give me the crown, I will open the sanctuary to you. You may speak to Enon Mil Frichteman. I swear this to you.
Very well. It is yours, but I hope you will remember what I have done. I helped you so that you will help me in return.
I thank you. You are from this day a friend of Vedlug and of our warriors, and I always honor words given to Karants. We will meet again at Dorchad Ganador for the great choosing. Kwawalam Seg, Karants.
May the enlightened protect me in the temple! Poison on my head! And let's go! May the shadow engulf our enemies! Armor will no longer protect you!
I've been waiting for you. I've got the council will soon unite. I must go and win.
Congratulations, Deirdre. Teofredi now has a High Queen who will be strong enough to defend it. I hope you haven't forgotten the promise you made me.
Don't be afraid, Carantz. I know the value of a promise, and I have not forgotten that according to tradition, I must go and see Enon Milfrichteman on my own first. I will have had enough time to imbue myself with the strength of Teofredi.
Thank you.
I hope you have some cards or dice on you to pass the time, unless you'd rather go somewhere else.
There you are, Carantz.
How was the encounter?
Good. Enon Milfrichteman has filled my heart with strength. As I expected, he warned me about the threat the Renaigse are posing for our island. But go! He is expecting you. Stay on the right-hand path and do not turn back. They say those who turn back awaken the guardians of the sanctuary.
so the child that was taken has returned, the flesh of my earth. You, by simply coming into being, have tangled the strings of destiny of all the other children. I am he they call en on mir Frichtinen. I have followed each of your steps since your arrival.
I hail you, Enon Mil Frichtemen. I have come to you to find a remedy.
A cure for the disease of a distant land. Her affliction was to be poisoned by her own children. Her veins rot in stagnant water. Her earth now bears poisoned fruit, and her children wither and die. And still it is those same children who can heal the lands, and with them heal themselves, if they only want it truly. They could be taught by my children, learn to give back in return, learn to heal. But for that, I must survive. I have seen by your side the shadow grow, taking form. Fed by the venom of intrigues from faraway lands, he spreads it today in my sap. To save his own life, he stole my strength, and that strength has driven him mad, because it is not made to be taken. He draws each day a little more from me, and threatens us all. His hunger has no limit.
I don't understand. Who are you talking about?
The one you call Constantine. You must stop him, or there will be no cure anymore for anything or anyone.
That's impossible. How could that be?
You must leave now. Someone has followed your footsteps. Someone has entered here without invitation. My children are waking and tracking. They will attack all followers. Flee, or you will be their victims.
I saw a Renaigse fleeing the sanctuary. The Monesenaig must have slipped past you. Enon Mil Frichtimen cannot have been pleased about it. Did he still give you the answers you were looking for?
Yes. He told me that the Malachor had appeared because of the way the colonials have treated the Earth. It's actually some kind of poisoning. And it would be possible to cure it, but I'm not sure that I understood how.
So, the Renaigse would be the cause of their own deaths. If they weren't on the verge of doing the same thing to our island, I would be applauding. In terms of the antidote, Enon Mil Frichtimen,
is often difficult to understand. Ask Adonegad.
Thank you, Deirdre. I must dwell on it.
You look like you bit into a bitter fruit. Did you learn anything else?
Yes, but I would like to verify something before I tell you about it.
Fine. You know where to find me once you are done. Kuawalam seg, Karants.
Goodbye.